everyone! Welcome back to PST channel. The Memory of Chaos for version 2.3 is back with its second phase. This time, the arrangement has been swapped and changed a little bit, with the Puppets trio now appearing in the first room and Argenti in the second room. The Trotter buff from the last Memory of Chaos has been replaced with a stacking nuke. This change makes it easier for weaker teams to clear, while making it more challenging for endgame players to achieve a zero cycle. However, in this guide, I won't focus on zero cycling. Instead, I'll provide advice for newer players on how to beat it. After an ally uses their follow-up attack or skill to attack, add 1 hits per action to Memory Turbulence, up to 10 extra hits. At the start of every cycle, every hit will deal DMG based on the enemy target's respective max HP to random enemy targets one time. First room. Use lightning and fire AoE units in the second half and the first half. All enemies are weak to fire. Lightning units are also viable as long as they can deal damage to all enemies. We recommend bringing characters who can cleanse the puppet debuffs or characters that can provide a high amount of effect residential to the party. Recommend DPS and team, Firefly and Himiko. Firefly's Super Break team is the perfect match for this room because she can deal fire damage and break every enemy in this room, while Ruanmei's Extended Break will render them useless for a long time and give you a lot of breathing room to safely deal damage. Gallagher has higher effect residential and a cleanse to remove their crowd control, allowing you to perfectly counter the enemy mechanics and annoying crowd controls. There's nothing much to say about it. Best choice for the Honkai Star Rail 2.3 Memory of Chaos cycle. With the meta shifting towards weakness break damage dealing characters, this team stands out as one of the best players can build. All the units in this team synergize perfectly with each other. Ruanmei can boost everyone's weakness break efficiency, while Gallagher can amplify weakness break damage. Meanwhile, the Harmony Trailblazer can assist Firefly in dealing super break damage with their abilities. This team can be considered a free-to-play team if you decide to replace Firefly with Himiko. Since it's a follow-up attack-based team, it can easily take advantage of the Memory Turbulence's effect. Acheron is another candidate who excels against shared HP enemies like this. Allow her to triple her ultimate output. Ginelefin and Gallagher can provide breaking for fire enemies, so they're extremely good duo here while also good stack generator. The light cone I recommend for Gallagher is Multiplication and Tutorial for Gwyn, if you don't have Tutorial. You can use any Nihility LC with EHR for Gwyn and put HP chest on her so she can tank more hits. Alternatively, you can use a sustain like Fu Xian and Aventurin or even Huohua to help against those annoying debuffs and crowd control, while building up stacks for the next cycle and slowly beat them with the big nuke. Serval is a good option to provide fast breaking and AoE DMG. Dissipation of Dreams first half. Take out the Tomorrow in Harmonious Chords first. In Wave 1, focus on taking out the Tomorrow in Harmonious Chords first to lessen the chances of your units being affected by Alien Dream. In Wave 2, inflict Weakness Break on all the enemies to inflict them with Invulnerability debuff and increase their DMG taken. Prioritize taking out the enemy with the Impresario buff to remove their SPD buff. Dissipation of Dreams second half. Most of the enemies are weak to either ice, argenti, or physical, so we recommend you use them. Recommended teams. You can replace Ruanmei with Pella if already used first room. Self-explanatory, use AoE character to kill the summons as well as DMG Argenti at the same time. You only need to pay attention to the dot enemies that can quickly take a lot of your health bar chunks. A sustain with cleanse is appreciated. Another team I recommend for 2 sup ND/sup half is Dr. Ratio. However, it's not quite strong with a sustain, so I removed. But if you have enough DMG with E0S0 Robin, you can use him and focus on important targets before they hurt you. Focus on the Present Inebriated. In Wave 1, take out the Present Inebriated in Revelry first to minimize the damage taken from their dots. Defeat the Shield Summon. If the Shield Summon shows up, focus all your attacks on it before attacking Argenti to prevent it from providing a shield. Doing so will provide a shield to your characters. One of the summons is Give DMG buff to the killer, so remember to abuse it to enhance your carry's DMG. Ending notes. Sustain is extremely important in this MoC where you need to stay alive more than focusing on dealing DMG. If you haven't raised Gallagher, please do. Ruan Mei Sig is not important for Break Team. Use Memories of the Past as F2 PLC. You can also use DDD if you have spare copies. That is all for this video. Please let me know on the comment below if you like me to add anything in the future. I will do my best to deliver Honkai Star Rail complex mechanic to you in simplest term. And don't forget to like and subscribe for the next HSR Insight. Thanks for watching and see you soon!